tales.
In the heart of a seemingly eternal winter, within a secluded village shrouded in snow and ice, a young, stout-hearted woman named Elina discovers a mysterious ancient manuscript buried beneath her grandfather's old belongings in the attic. This manuscript, bound in leather, cold to the touch and etched with symbols that shimmer with an uncanny glow, speaks of a time when the seasons flowed naturally, a stark contrast to the ceaseless winter that has plagued her world for as long as anyone can remember. Driven by a yearning for a world she's only ever dreamt of, where flowers bloom and the warmth of the sun embraces the land, Elina embarks on what becomes a perilous journey. Guided by the cryptic prophecies within the manuscript, she seeks the heart of seasons, a mythical entity said to possess the power to restore balance to the world's climate. However, she's not the only one aware of this legend. A ruthless sorcerer, who thrives in the endless winter, whose ice-cold heart knows no compassion, harbors the heart for his own malevolent ambitions. In a race against the timeless winter itself, she sets off to find the heart of seasons before her world is lost to winter forever. Before we begin, if you enjoy our content, please share with other like-minded explorers of the unknown, and thank you for watching. Your view is appreciated. Now, without further interruption, listen as this tale begins. In the heart of the frozen wilderness, the air crackled with the bite of winter's embrace as Elina plunged into her quest. Each step she took on the forest floor resonated with the crisp crunch of snow beneath her boots, a constant reminder of the unforgiving chill that encircled the land. Towering pines, heavy with thick blankets of snow, cast long shadows across the path, their skeletal branches reaching out like icy fingers grasping at the frigid air. As she ventured deeper into the forest, spectral wolves, their ethereal forms flickering amidst the snow-laden trees, prowled the perimeter of her path. Their haunting howls echoed through the frosty air, sending shivers down Elina's spine. Despite the dangers that lurked in the shadows, she pressed forward. Across frozen lakes, ancient, slumbering beasts lay dormant beneath the surface. Their massive forms stirred slightly, sending ripples across the frozen landscape as Elina passed. Evidence of the dormant power that lay hidden beneath the icy depths. Over a day into her treacherous journey, she arrived at the realm of the snow spirits, where the true guardians, sublime beings, guarded the secrets of the winter. She humbly aligns herself with 3 guardians, each one bearing their own secrets. Their presence, mesmerizing and unnerving, as their icy gaze pierced through the veil of snowflakes to meet Elina's own. Elina watched reverently as they danced amidst the swirling snowflakes, their movements graceful and fluid like the shifting patterns of frost upon a windowpane. Among 3 of them, Elina forms a strong alliance, the first of them being the rogue, his rugged exterior betraying the warmth and compassion that lay hidden beneath layers of cynicism. Despite his rough demeanor, there was a glimmer of kindness in his eyes, a hint of vulnerability that spoke to the hardships he had endured. A wise fire mage, who's the last of his kind, was the second, his fiery spirit a stark contrast to the icy landscape that surrounded them. With a quick wit and a mischievous grin, Elina knew he would bring levity to their journey. His magical prowess was a formidable asset in the face of the dangers that lay ahead. Last was the most esteemed of the snow spirits, a being of unparalleled beauty and grace, who had begun to question the eternal winter herself, one that she was sworn to protect. Her once unwavering loyalty had begun to waver, her icy facade melting away, revealing a heart filled with doubt and uncertainty. Their fates now intertwined. Elina knew that together they would overcome the challenges that lie ahead. As they aligned themselves to the task, all they lacked now was the heart of seasons to restore the world's balance. As Elina journeyed deeper into the mysterious forest of the endless winter, accompanied by the rogue, the mage, and the snow spirit guardians, she found herself unraveling the mysteries of her own lineage. Secrets long kept hidden were revealed to her by the snow spirit and the mage, shedding light on her true identity and the purpose that lay dormant within her. It became clear that Elina was not an ordinary traveler, but a descendant of an ancient line of guardians chosen by the seasons themselves. Her ancestors had been sworn to protect the delicate balance of nature, tasked with ensuring that the rhythms of the world remained in harmony. Under the guidance of her newfound companions, and the wisdom of the snow spirit and the mage, Elina discovered within herself a reservoir of dormant powers waiting to be unleashed. At first, they manifested as subtle whispers of energy coursing through her veins, barely perceptible but undeniably potent. With each step she took, she grew stronger, her connection to the natural world deepening with every passing moment. The first, she discovered, was the ability to manipulate the elements. With a mere thought, she could summon gusts of icy wind to freeze her enemies in their tracks or conjure torrents of snow to obscure their vision. The very air around her seemed to bend to her will, responding to the latent magic that pulsed within her. It was not just the elements that she could command. As a guardian of the seasons, Elina found herself attuned to the ebb and flow of nature itself. She could coax life from the frozen earth, causing flowers to bloom in the most unlikely of places and causing trees to sprout leaves despite the chill of winter's embrace. Perhaps her most awe-inspiring power was her ability to commune with the spirits of the seasons. Through quiet meditation and deep introspection, she could tap into the ancient wisdom of the world, drawing upon the knowledge of generations past to guide her on her journey. Before long, the group's journey is troubled with challenges that test their bonds. The endless winter had woven a web of darkness within their own hearts, sowing seeds of doubt and fear that threatened to tear them apart from within. Each step forward seemed to bring them closer to their goal, yet also deeper into the depths of their own inner turmoil, forcing them to confront the shadows that lurked within their souls. Not only did they face the darkness within themselves, they found lurking within the darkness sorcerers' minions, creatures that thrived in the cold. Sinister creatures whose sole purpose was to thwart their progress and safeguard their master's secrets. As they continued on, Elina and the guardians wrestled and fought the creatures mile after mile as they leapt from the shadows. Finally, they reached the heart of the sorcerer's lair, a sprawling fortress of ice and stone nestled amidst the frozen wilderness. As the final confrontation began, Elina and her companions rallied the dormant spirits and creatures of the land. With a fierce battle cry, they charged forward, their weapons clashing against the sorcerer's dark magic in a dazzling display of light and shadow. Together, they fought to iron with iron and spirit against spirit to reclaim the here of seasons and bring about a change not seen in generations. The powerful enchantment cast by the sorcerer, that caused this timeless winter, was finally breaking free. Finally, the dust settled and the echoes of their victory rang out across the snowy landscape. Elina and her companions stood triumphant, the heart of seasons cradled in their hands. With a surge of power that shook the earth, the enchantment was broken, releasing the icy valley from its icy prison right before their very eyes, bringing about a thaw, a promise of rebirth and a restoration of balance to the land. As the first rays of sunlight rose through the clouds, Elina and the guardians rejoiced, welcoming the long-awaited arrival of spring.